Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today we are going to do a nice deep stretch. Some might call it yoga. It's not really yoga in my opinion. I guess any type of stretching you could consider as yoga, but it's just going to be a deep stretch to really get your muscles relaxed and spread out so that you can build those muscles across a wide range of your body and not just in little tiny spots. You know, like biceps can stretch out, tries, all of it. We'll stretch it all out, get it nice and good. It should take around 15 minutes. Well, first, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Live Fit Easy YouTube channel. And then obviously hit that bell so you can get notifications on every video that gets posted. Do this for me so I can continue posting great content. I can continue building up my subscribers so that we can continue making great videos. Go to different places, do videos wherever, whenever. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell notification. Thank you. So to start, we're going to be standing feet together. We're going to drop down to our toes. If you can't touch your toes, it's okay to rest your hands in other spots. You want to feel a little stretch across the back of your legs. You don't want it to be painful though. There's a big difference between just feeling a little bit of irritation and uncomfortableness and then feeling pain. Get yourself nice and comfortable. We're going to be holding this for a while, about a minute. This is a good one for your full body. So don't just get the stretch back here, even up into your back, into your butt. Really stretch those muscles as well, up all the way through your back, to your upper shoulders. Really just try to get as much length as you can out of every part of your body so that your body can come around and reach as far as possible. We have 30 seconds left. It's important when doing deep stretching to stretch for at least 30 seconds each stretch so that your body can feel that stretch. You might have noticed already that you're already starting to go a little deeper into the stretch the more we sit here. It's because your muscles are relaxing. They're giving up and relaxing and letting themselves stretch out. Very good. Now we're gonna spread our legs just like this. And we're gonna go through our legs right up the middle, okay? We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds and begin. Spread your legs right through the middle. Get that stretch. We're stretching the outside of our legs right now. We're still getting that stretch down our whole back, through our arms. Really let all of those muscles push, or I guess relax. The upper part will be pushing a bit to get yourself down to the ground. And in 5 seconds, we're going to slide over to one side and go ahead and slide over to the side. So go and touch your foot. Doesn't matter which foot. I went over to my right. Knees stay straight. Don't let them buckle. And we're going to slide over to the other side and begin. Really hold deep. It's okay if you can't touch your toes. Go as far as you can. Grab onto your leg. Instead of holding like this, if you can't go far enough down, grab that leg and every little bit kind of reach a little farther and hold yourself there so that you can increase that flexibility. If you're holding up here and you're trying to push down, it's not going to work as well as if you're relaxed and coming through. Back to the middle now. For the last one, we're holding through the middle. Go ahead and reach forward a bit. If you can, walk yourself out. Get that calf stretched a bit. And walk yourself back. And now reach as far as you can and behind your leg. And back to the middle. And time. Now on this one, you're gonna put one foot there, next foot in front of it, or up in front of the leg, across. Notice how my toes are lined up with each other, okay? A lot of people like doing the stretch like this, with their feet not lined up. Line them up, gives you a deeper stretch. And here we go, we're gonna go down to our toes, and begin. If you can't get to your toes, once again, just grab your leg, and as your body starts relaxing more and more, try to take it a little bit farther each time. When you try to go farther, do it on the breath out. So when I breathe in, I hold. When I breathe out, I sink myself down deeper into that stretch. And in 2 seconds, we're gonna rotate legs. Ready, and rotate. So same thing on the other side. Great work, keep it up, we're almost there. Make sure you're challenging yourself on these stretches. If you're not feeling it, it's probably because you're not really doing it. And take a pause there. We're gonna go into the groin now. We're gonna do side lunges. So step out deep. I really like going super deep in my lunges. I feel it more. If you like that as well, go ahead and do that also. Some other people, they'll kind of sit like this in a lunge and push it out more. I mean, to each their own. Ready? Toes pointed forward. This foot, the foot that's extended long, is sitting a little bit behind the foot that has the knee bent. Okay? Ready? And begin. The reason why we do the regular toe touches for a longer period of time than the rest of the muscles is because it's a very good full body stretch. It really stretches everything out, and I will even go back to it actually in a little bit because it's great to do just to get all those muscles aligned with each other. You got 5 seconds, sink deep, really get yourself squat low, try to keep your chest pointed up and switch sides. So drop this foot back a little bit behind the other foot now. And really sink deep. Chest is still sitting high. You're gonna have to lean forward a little bit or you end up falling backwards. There we go, keep it going. If you wanna hold your hands out like this, you see yoga, that happens a lot, or you can take your hands and get yourself an even bigger stretch. Your choice. There's all kinds of different ways you can do it, and do what's best for you, obviously. So now we're gonna do forward lunges. So get in the position. Again, I like going wide with these. I like going to where even if I try to touch my knee to the ground, I can't flex that or stretch that far to actually do it. That allows me to make it a full stretch, to really push it as far as it can go. If you like that as well, give it a try. And we begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Such a beautiful day here. And again, if you want to get a little bit of an upper body stretch, lock those fingers with each other, point them to the sky, and push yourself back. Really push that hip farther to the ground, and it also gives your full body a nice little stretch, especially the arms. And we're gonna rotate. So now you can switch legs. And begin. And again, lock those fingers together, open it up. Obviously you don't have to. If this isn't something you want to do, we will get the upper body stretch, so don't worry, we will get to it. If you want, you can just hold here. Don't rest on your legs. If you're gonna rest, do it on the side. And time. Very good? Feel good? We're gonna do a side stretch now, and then we're gonna go right back to the toes. So spread your legs a bit. We're gonna reach over to the side, get the side of our body stretched and the outside of our leg. One inside, one outside. Ready? To the side and begin. So if you notice, since I'm going this way, this part of my leg is getting a bit of a stretch, while this one is getting a really big stretch all the way up through here and up through my arm as I make my way around. If you want to go even deeper with it, take the other hand up to your hand, lock those fingers, and kind of pull yourself down, or you can let this weight just hold you down. And we're going to switch sides and begin. Lock those fingers if you want. Really let yourself feel all the way through, all the way down this whole line. If you're not feeling it apart, adjust. You know, maybe your arm needs to come back a little more, forward a little more, maybe just adjust. Something's out of position if you're not feeling it all the way up. And time. Good work. We're back down to our toes for a minute. So, straight down to our toes, nice and easy. You should notice you're gonna go a little deeper now. Now that your body's warmed up, you're stretched out, you're reaching maybe a little farther now, okay? If you can get your hands to the ground, do that. If you can't, again, we hold our leg. We'll just go, as we breathe out, grab down a little farther. And as we go on, continue to do it more and more. If you can get your fingers to the ground, go ahead and walk out a bit to get those calves stretched as well. If you can't, right now, go ahead and bend those knees a bit, step out, and try to straighten those knees as much as possible to give yourself that calf stretch. You'll notice it in the calves. And time. Great work. Now we're gonna lay down on our mat. We'll start off with pulling our knee up to our chest. So we're gonna lay flat, just like this. Pull the knee up and begin. In 3, 2, 1. Grab that knee. Take this arm, really tuck it around so your knee is sitting right in between here, where the opposite side of your elbow. Pull with the other hand, pull that foot down. Notice how my toes are pointed towards my other foot's toes. Really keep your chest up towards it and pull back with your chest. So my chest is sitting up here all the way with my leg, and then it's pulling back, trying to get itself laying on the ground. Gives you a nice deep stretch. And you have 5 seconds left. And time. Other leg, ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, you see this arm? It's really wrapped around, and then this one goes to the toe to pull it down. And my chest is up all the way with my leg, as you can see. And then it's laying back. I'm trying to lay myself back. But this one is keeping this from extending up like that. 33 seconds to go. Almost there. Ten seconds. Almost there. And time. Go ahead, curl both of those legs up. Just tuck them in your arms. Roll back and forth. You might feel a little bit of your back. Not a bad thing. Really getting all those muscles rolling out a bit. If you go ahead and you can stop now. If you want to keep going, you're welcome to. If you ever use a roller, it does that same thing. It gets those muscles. What it does is it wears them down. It tires them out, which they give up and they start relaxing, which allows you to get a better stretch in. So now we're gonna tuck our legs under our backside. So I'll take this leg, tuck it back like this, okay? And you're gonna lay back like this. If this is hard, you can sit up like this and bend your elbows and let yourself fall back farther. If you can do that pretty easily, go ahead and drop to your elbows. If you can do that pretty easily, drop all the way to your back. The back, I might be able to get to it, but that's one of those where you have to be pretty flexible to drop just straight back. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Keep that toe under. If you want to point the other foot's toe, go ahead. You want to lay your head back and just let it relax. Go ahead. You might be feeling a little twitching, a little agitation, a little uncomfortableness. Breathe in through your nose deeply, out through your mouth, nice and slow. Let that irritation just make its way out of your body. 30 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch legs. Grab this leg like this. Don't come out of it too fast. Give yourself some help, just so you're not hurting anything. And extend that foot nice and softly. Right on back. And now with the other leg. We'll grab it and put it behind us. And ready, we're gonna drop into it in 3, 2, 1, and begin. No, you might notice, you might have already even noticed on the other stretches that we've done, that one leg is more flexible than the other. That is completely normal. And some days it even changes. It's some days one leg's better than the other, and the other leg switches the next day. Normal. Don't get too confused about it or too worried about it. It's completely fine. Just give that stretch it as deep of a stretch as it can get. Almost there, 17 seconds. Really let yourself fall back. And time. Again, slowly come out of this. When you do really deep stretches like this, you don't want to come out of them super fast. So grab that leg, slowly bring it forward. Okay, just to give ourselves get those backs again a little feeling stretched out and relaxed again. Go ahead and just go down to your toes. Hold for a second. If you can't get your toes, grab your leg and keep pulling yourself forward a bit. As you breathe out, you pull yourself forward. Great work. Go ahead and open up that groin. So put your feet together. Nice butterflies. might know these from high school or middle school. For whatever reason, PE coaches love this type of stretch. Notice how we're not holding these stretches for 30 seconds. You might be looking at the timer and going, hey, but I thought you said you have to hold. Well, we've already stretched this. So it should be relaxed. We're more of just getting it back to opened up after. So what happens is when if you don't keep it stretched out, it'll end up tightening up. Like that's how you get like cramps and stuff like that. So what we're doing is we're just making sure we're keeping it stretched. There we go. Should be good there. Now we're gonna take our arm. We're gonna put it across just like this. Okay. While you're doing it, so notice how I'm on my knees. You can do it on your knees. You can do it standing, however you want. We're just taking our arm across, and on your knees, I'm going to show you a little change up or a little addition to the stretch. So if you want to see that, I'd go to your knees. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Arm across. Just hold. Notice how I'm not holding up here, where my I'm not holding up here with my on my upper arm. I'm holding below my elbow. So I have my arm nice and tucked around like this. Okay. And I'm pulling back from there. So now, with 30 seconds left, you can take your arm to the ground, okay? And really get that stretch deep. So what I'm doing is my arm is laid out across the ground, hand, my palms pointed to the sky, and I'm pushing down with my chest into my arms. Very good. Now, other side. In 3, 2, 1. Keep in mind, you're not up where your ham or your triceps are at. You're down where your forearm is at, just right past the elbow. This, and then straighten your elbow. This will give you a nice, good stretch. If you have it all the way up here, you're not going to feel the stretch as deep as if you brought it farther down. And with 30 seconds left, in 3, 2, 1, we drop down, our palm facing the sky. Slide over a little bit so we're in camera view. And I'm pushing as far down to the ground as possible. Okay, this hand can do whatever. If you want to put it out here, you might notice a deeper stretch. Some tuck it behind their back as well. I'm going to tuck mine behind my back so you can see a little better. And just relax. And time. Now, we're going to take our hand over our head. We're going to push our arm down to get those, the back of our arm stretched. And go ahead, bring it over. So the hand that's not being stretched is going straight on top of the elbow, okay? And it's pulling back to make almost a 90-degree angle. And then the other hand and back is trying to reach as far down your back as possible. This hand, the hand that is not getting the stretch, that is on the elbow, is pushing back behind you a little bit and down all at the same time. So back and down, okay? Really stretch it out, open up your chest as well as you stretch it back. You're gonna feel this in the shoulder, you're gonna feel it a bit in the back, you're gonna feel it in the tries. And we're gonna switch. In 3, 2, 1, switch arms. So again, Now the arm that we just worked out is pushing down on the elbow of the other arm while the other arm tries to reach as far down the back as possible. So I'm reaching this hand as far down. This one, I'm keeping 90 pulled back, and I'm pulling the elbow back, and I'm pushing it down all at the same time. Let that chest stretch out as well. Really open it up. Feel it in those shoulders. We got 10 seconds. And time. Go ahead and nice and easily, just like Michael Phelps, the world-class swimmer, give yourself a nice pat on the back. Really stretch out those arms. Open them up. So go ahead and take a look at the video, and we're doing some around the world is what I was told they were called. But you're just circling around your hands, nice and big. Other direction now. Circle it around. Very good. Nice. Notice how by sitting on your legs, you're getting a bit of a stretch all the way down here to your feet. You might feel a little bit of pain in your feet. You might have even gotten out of that position a little bit just because you feel that. Don't be afraid of that little bit of pain. If it does hurt too much, put a blanket or a towel or a pillow, something underneath it. That always helps. Or you can get out of the position and stand. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit up high on our knees, just like this. Yeah. And we're going to get the chest stretched out and the back. This is gonna finish out the workout besides our neck. We still have to get our neck in, and then we'll be done. So there's 4 different rotations here. Oh, actually we do have the C's. We still have to do some C's, but that will be another 2 minutes added on. Ready? And we're gonna start with our hands out in front. Collect the fingers, open them up, and push forward. As far forward as you can. Really get that stretch. Let those shoulders separate from the back. Really pushing out. You might feel your chest flexing a bit. We're stretching the back of our body, so it's okay if that's the case. And now behind us, take your arms, lock your fingers, and open behind us. You're making a fist, like if you're punching with 2 hands behind you. Really open up. We're getting that chest stretched now. So really use that back to pull those arms as far back as you can. Let those shoulders fall back too. And great work. Now we're gonna go up into the air. We're gonna lock our fingers, go up to the sky. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Up to the sky. Really get yourself stretched. Even let your hips, even let your butt, your legs, let them all participate in trying to get yourself higher and higher. You're trying to touch the sky. It's just that far away. Just a little bit more push. And 33, 32, 31. And now we're pushing down. Lock the hands. And we're pushing down to the ground. As hard as we can. Really, you're almost pulling with your arms to try to separate from the shoulders. Push as much as you can down, or pull with the arms, however you want to call it. You want to get a little bit of an ab workout in. You should be flexing those while you're doing it. You can get, in time, you can get nice ab workouts in, literally just by standing there and holding the flex as long as you can. It's a great workout. You'll notice it. Try doing it for a minute, and it's good. We'll do it in one of our videos. I've done it in one of the videos on YouTube, but can't remember which one. So now we are going to stand up. We're gonna get our neck real quick, and then we're gonna do some C's to finish us off. Alright, so I'm standing up. I'm feeling a little bit of soreness in my knees, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go down to touch my toes real quick to get that all stretched out, to get the blood running through my whole body again. I was down on my lower parts of my legs for quite a while, so they're begging for some blood right now. So just to the toes real quick. If you don't want to do this, you can wait. It's just gonna be quick. And now with our neck, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it down to the ground. Okay? Don't yank too hard. You want to keep your back straight. You're just giving a nice little stretch to the back of your neck. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So just grabbing, going down, just like this. Nice and easy breath. We're almost there. Now take your hands under your chin. Push up. You might feel a little cracking. That's a great feeling. Really connects that spinal cord with your neck. Gets that blood going through again, that popping. There's a little bit of cramping, usually from not enough blood coming through. Bending your head down, looking at your phone too long. Looking at a computer screen too long, you end up letting your neck kind of fall forward. This is stretching it all back out. Very good. Time now. In 3, 2, 1. We're taking our head to the side. Take one hand, push it into your head, the other hand over top, and we're pulling with the direction that the other hand was over top. And so that hand's pulling, the other hand is pushing. We're just going nice and easy to the side of our body now. And switch sides. So now take the other hand, push, the other hand on top, and pull. Rotate your neck out. It's nice and easy. Do some neck rolls. Other direction as well. That's great. And then now to finish it up, 2 minutes of C's. What C's are, you try to make a C with your whole body. We're gonna do all 4 directions. That's why it's gonna be 2 minutes, 30 seconds each. We'll start off with a forward-facing C. So you just take your hands out like this, your back, squeeze, and you're trying to make a C direction out of this. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, begin. Keep yourself balanced. Let yourself just slowly go as far as you can into that C direction. Seconds. Sit back deep. Your toes might come off the mat a bit. That's fine. Keep yourself balanced. Stay on those heels. 32, 1, and switch. Now we're going to do it the other direction. So now we're rolling back, making a C out of our back now. Get your neck involved as well. So at this point, you won't really be able to watch the video. If you need to watch the video to see how to do it, you can always rewind it and go back. it's time. Now we're gonna get the sides in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So take those hands. Now we're kind of falling out to the side. Sometimes you might lose your balance, that's completely fine. Just keep testing your balance. It's great to do that, especially when you're doing things like stretching. When you're doing workouts, it's great to test your balance during those workouts. Balance is key. 33, 32, 31, switch sides. So, making a nice C. Those legs get involved, those hips get involved. The side of your abs get involved, your arms, your neck. Let it all help you out in making that C direction, that C motion. In 2, 1, time. That concludes a nice deep stretch. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications, and like this video. And please give me a comment. Let me know of stretches that you think are cool to add to it. Let me know what your favorite stretch was. I want to hear from you. I want to be able to talk with you. So please comment also. Subscribe, bell notification, like the video, and comment on Live Fit Easy YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a good day.